But Merlin and the three good fairies are aiding him in a place that's more temporally flexible.
I'll catch up with you in no time flat. Must be in the snap of the wrist or something. Oh.
Wow! I have come to learn that you too can wield a Keyblade.
Master, I came here because I wanted to help somehow. What can I do?
I have entrusted the wizard Merlin to oversee the training for our new Keyblade wielders, yourself and Lee.
What's going on, everyone? It's Jay here. I wanted to make a video about something that is basically just circling around the Kingdom Hearts community and the Kingdom Hearts game itself. There has been a lot of new information that has been dropped by Tetsuya, and this is something. There's like 3 things that have come out, as in like there's like 2 interviews and like, you know, voice acting and so much information, Kingdom Hearts story and Unchained Key, like, oh my gosh. So basically I'm going to probably make a lot of videos all at once, and I might just kind of release them 1 week at a time, just because I always see that if I upload way too many discussion videos all at once, I don't know, it just doesn't bring that much attention. I want to talk about something that has been going along with Ventus. If you guys haven't seen the new story with Unchained Key, or rather Cross, Ventus was a dandelion. Like, bruh, what the fuck? I just wanted to mention that because I'm going to talk about that another time. I really want to talk about it. I want to speculate, I want to theorize. Like, Ventus was alive when he was a dandelion. Why is he alive now? There are several possibilities. Several people already make videos about this, but I want to talk about it myself as well. There's so much potential now going on with the Kingdom Hearts story, and this adds to it. So basically, if you guys weren't aware, there was a voice acting that was at the World Concert, but it was a while back, and this was with Naminé and Terra / The Lingering Will, because that's where it was in the timeline. I'm not going to go over that one, but basically that's what happened. It's something that was never going to be on screen, never in a Kingdom Hearts game, but it's basically backstory for Kingdom Hearts 3. This was like a message to Sora. I'm going to read over it piece by piece and talk about it. I didn't notify you, but you might have already heard from Yensid. I've come to train to become a Keyblade wielder. Until now, I've only been waiting for you guys to come back from your journey. Maybe with this I can help out a little bit. Now that's very straightforward. You know, she went to go become a Keyblade wielder. She's going to be training. That's basically it. Very straightforward. She just wanted to let Sora know, unless he didn't already. The magician Merlin can use magic that surpasses time. Here we can forget about the flow of time. Isn't it great? You realize that within Kingdom Hearts, there is now a hyperbolic time chamber. Basically, we don't know the limits of what Merlin's magic is within Kingdom Hearts 3, and at this point, he might be an extremely much bigger role in Kingdom Hearts 3. He's using magic that surpasses time, and he is creating an area for Kairi and Lee to train. Like, this is something that I also talked about before in another video previously. In one of my really early Kingdom Hearts 3 discussion videos, I was saying that Lee and Kairi would probably train together as Keyblade wielders and become masters. If they use a hyperbolic time chamber, they're going to become masters much faster than Riku and Sora combined. They're gonna leave for like an hour and then come back with so many abilities. They're gonna be extra strong. Like, oh bruh, they might have that might be the time when they have new suits, because, you know, or new costumes, because over time isn't flowing for us as if they're training. But when they're training, you know, a lot of time passes, so they probably get new costumes within that flow of time. That hyperbolic time chamber is when they probably get a new suit, they get a lot of new abilities. Kairi is finally going to be able to help Sora, Riku, and Kairi. And this leads to, you know, them being able to fight together. But this is just like a really great thing that has just been added into Kingdom Hearts. Like, it's just really surprising though that they would add this. Like, it's so crazy. Lee's training with me. He apologized to me over and over again. It's alright, I'd say, but he'd keep on apologizing. So that is basically just kind of what's going on with Kairi inside the hyperbolic time chamber, basically, when she's training with Lee. At first I was a little bit scared, but as we trained together, we started talking to each other. I found out Lee also has a best friend he wants to save. I felt like he's not a person that I can bring myself to hate. So that whole part right there, it shows that Lee is genuinely good. Like, he's apologizing to her over and over because he did, he kidnapped her, but he was on the bad side and he just wanted his friend Roxas back. Kairi she has to be scared of Lee because, as Axel, he kidnapped her. She went to like several different worlds out of nowhere. Sorry, but there is definitely character development within this little passage for Lee. Like, he is genuinely good and he just wants to save his best friend. Now, is that Roxas or is that Isa? Because I think it's Isa. He confronted Isa. He knows that with Sora, he's going to be able to save Roxas, more or less. Like, there's going to be something going on there. He knows that he's connected to Sora. He already has Roxas saved. He knows that they are connected. So his next best friend has to be Isa. So I think it's Isa that he's talking about. Now, at this point, I do want to basically mention that there was a third voice acting. It was from Xion. I just didn't mention it at first because I forgot, but also because there wasn't much that was in there. But there might be a little bit more now that even more information from the interview was released. I don't want to quote the whole thing, but basically she's talking about her memories with Roxas and Axel. I'm not going to read the whole passage for you guys, but there is one passage in there that is very reminiscent and it connects to what she says about Lee, and then another interview. First, I'm going to read Lee's part. This is from Kairi's message. Sometimes he'd stare at my face, so I'd ask him what's wrong. I don't know, but I feel like it's something I must recall, he'd say. Now, when I originally read this, I really thought that he was maybe talking about Xion. The reason why is because, Xion is a puppet. I know there are many different, certain terms, what we should call her, but she is basically a puppet of Sora's memories, and her face, it resembles what Sora remembers Kairi as. So when Lee would look at her, I would think like maybe he's actually just remembering Xion, because memories can be lost but never forgotten. That's just the rules of Kingdom Hearts. So remember what he just said. Now this is the part that I wanted to read from Xion's passage. Day by day, repeating the days which were the same as every other. Even so, the red setting sun, the taste of ice cream, those days when nothing happened were the most precious to me. And now I want to read from Tetsuya Nomura's Famitsu interview that literally was released today. Our interest piqued by how the video that played during Kairi's reading was the only one done in live action. And Nomura stated, Kairi is speaking pretty specifically about events happening during Kingdom Hearts 3, so we didn't have any cinematics really that worked. So we matched it to a live action video that fit the vibe. There are pieces of imagery that are linked to the content of what she is saying. For example, how it shows a scene of a sunset at the part when she says, he stares at my face. Sunset, stares at her face. Xion, bruh. So basically there's a connection, between Axel / Lee to Kairi because of Xion. He remembers Xion because he looks at her, because they're supposed to look the same. That's how it's going on right now. So there's definitely going to be Kingdom Hearts 3 connections with Xion. And this is basically just the end of this passage to Sora. And it states, your journey is a journey that will help many people. And the people you'll meet from now on, I have a feeling these people you meet will also need your help. The journey might be hard, but please stay as the cheerful and bright Sora I know, because your smile will save many hearts. The only thing that I can take from this is that, the people that Sora will meet throughout Kingdom Hearts 3 and all of the worlds, they might just be very aware of the impending darkness that is about to take over the world. That is, the Keyblade War. But other than that, that's basically this passage, and I really just wanted to talk about, that middle part, because there's a lot of development and story added to Kingdom Hearts 3. Merlin's magic is apparently overpowered. He might have a very big part in Kingdom Hearts 3, And then Kairi and Lee are now training within time magic that stops flow of time for them, and they can train, and they're gonna get extra strong for Kingdom Hearts 3 for the final battle. And it still leaves questions as to what they're gonna do after that, because if they're in a place that does not have flow of time, they will just come back most likely pretty quickly, and then just have a lot of extra stuff to do throughout Kingdom Hearts 3, because that's going to be a big game. There's going to be a lot of stuff that goes on. So what are they going to do now? You know what I mean? They might just be a team or something. But that's basically what I wanted to talk about. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I know it was pretty long, but this video was it gave me a lot of details for Kingdom Hearts 3, and I really like to talk about Kingdom Hearts 3. If there's like any development and stuff, like I jump on it, and it's so much information, and it just makes me want to talk about it. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If there was anything that I missed or anything you guys want me to talk about, you know, leave it in the comments section. Other than that, like this video and subscribe if you're not already, and I will see you guys in the next one.